Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, sampler review series videos I've been doing for a little while now, where I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, then folks, I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. This is an oddly ominous review because the time I'm doing this, there's, I'm guessing, tornado sirens going off somewhere way in the background. I mean, it's, we got some shitty weather, but like, I don't think there's a fucking tornado. But better safe than sorry, all that good stuff. But anyway, so folks, it's a super simple format. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna try out food and/or drink items. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna yammer on about it. Apparently, at any point in time, I might have to go over there and duck and cover. You might also hear some rain and some shit, because it is what it is. This is the time I'm doing the review, so. Anyway, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm inside my truck, I'm doing something else. I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight the super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom, it's my Clockwork Echo shirt. I think the siren stopped. Alright, so yes. What the fuck is Clockwork Echo? Clockwork Echo, they are kind of they're a musical duo-ish? I don't know, depending on, seems like, because I looked up some of their stuff, and it, seems like it's mostly one guy, but then there's also this super cool chick who was with him, and they seem to be the ones, but then, in some of their older videos, there was another guy, so, maybe there was another guy at some, I don't know exactly, but there were two of them when I saw them. They're kind of an electronica, industrial metal sort of experience, is how I'm going to put it. I got to see them. They opened up for Tim Skold. I got to see him perform just a few days ago at the time I'm doing this. They were one of the opening acts. I really enjoyed their stuff. They would not be for everybody. You definitely have to be in that, very sort of electronica style of stuff. And I have to admit that, there is still a part of me from, sort of my late high school, early college days. I was into, the whole, the thing and stuff. The heavier stuff, but, so that perfectly fit. They were extremely cool people. I got to meet them after the show and stuff. I picked up some merch from them, clearly. And I actually have a few videos of their performance on this channel, just in case you're interested. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? What are we doing? Well, this is one, should be pretty interesting. Well, not that interesting, but maybe a little interesting. I don't know how interesting it's going to be. But this is from a place that I have not reviewed anything from yet. Boom! It's from, it's kind of hard to read. Bout. Taco Bout, which is, it's a authentic taqueria mexicana, why did I put an Italian spin on that? I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, I've been aware of this place for a while. I think I've been here maybe one time for sure. Maybe once more, but definitely one time. But, I'm about to go see a movie in about an hour, and this place is right next to it, and I was like, let's do it. So, we're reviewing, boom, what's this? It's in tinfoil. But specifically, it's not going to be the prettiest thing in the history of the known universe, because, well, it's just not, but, but to me it looks glorious, because, oh god, it's so hot. We're reviewing, boom, tacos, but again, yeah, so okay, we're reviewing tacos, but not just any tacos, folks. Nope, we're reviewing Lengua tacos, which, if you're not familiar, is beef tongue. These are tongue tacos. And I have something else that I'm going to review after this that also has a name theme. So yeah, I've actually had Lengua before on at least a few occasions periodically. It's beef tongue. I haven't had it in quite a while now. I saw that they had it available here, and I was like, I gotta get in on this, man. It's been too long since I've had some tongue. So, it's extremely warm. It's just Lengua. It's got cilantro on it, and it's got lettuce and tomato. Normally it would be cilantro and onions, but I'm not a big onion guy, so figured, what the hell, man, we'll do the thing. Let's see if we can't. Man, these are hot. Like, super duper hot. Ha 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 ha, taco. It's a taco. Yay, okay. So, it also comes with sauce, but I'm not going to put any on it for this review. Just try it out like it is. Oh, that was good. Taco. I'll say this right now. They did a good job preparing the tongue. So, because the thing is, it's one of those things where it sounds weirder than it actually is. Because at the end of the day, it's beef. It's beef tongue. It's beef. The only thing with tongue that I've found is if you don't prepare it properly, it can be very chewy. You really have to let it kind of sit and marinate and do its thing. Like, it's a tough piece of meat. No! Oh. But, in this particular instance, they did a really good job with it. You can hear the rain. It's honestly, it's really nice and tender. Everything about the overall taco is good. It's flavorful. Like I said, the main hero is definitely still the lengua, the tongue. And, the other aspects, cilantro. I know not everybody likes cilantro. I like cilantro. I think it's very good. It gives a little bit of freshness. The lettuce and tomato, because he basically was like, oh, do you want the cilantro and the onion? And I was like, well, I don't want the onion. And he's like, okay, do you want the tomato and lettuce, in place of the onion? If I'm entirely honest, I probably could have done without them. I like lettuce and tomato on things, and, it can freshen things up a little bit. But in this instance, I don't think it added too much. Part of that, too, might have just been because it was all encapsulated, and it's very, very hot. So the tomato and the lettuce, being in that warm environment for a little bit probably didn't help them the most. But fundamentally, I'm talking about tacos. I'm talking about the overall, what are we doing with them? That was a tasty ass taco. And in terms of preparation of the lengua, that is definitely up there with some of the best that I've personally had. Now, again, that's not a huge pool to draw from, but I would say that it's at least up there. It's probably about second best. I did have some lengua tacos from a place, I don't even think they're there anymore, but those were really, really outstanding. These are good. I do enjoy them. And like I said, I think the lengua is prepared really well, which really is the hitch to a lengua taco, or anything using lengua. By the way, I apologize if I'm fucking mispronouncing it. I could just call it tongue. But in terms of the rest of the taco, it's decent. It's not the best taco I've ever had or anything like that. But it got the job done. It was flavorful, and at the end of the day, the protein, which is really the hero in the situation, it was allowed to shine, and it was prepared well. So, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get him again? Would I recommend him? Yes, and yeah, honestly. So, like I said, they're not the best tacos I've ever had, but they were good tacos. And with the hitch being the lengua, the tongue, if you're going to get it, you might as well get it from a place that's going to prepare it well. And they did a good job of it. It was beefy. It was, almost melt in your mouth. It was really good. In fact, like I said, it was genuinely up there with some of the best lengua that I've had. So I would probably come back here, especially since it is close to my local theater and everything. I'd probably get them again if I had a taste for it. As for recommending it, The main crux of the whole Lengua thing is the aspect that, oh, it's tongue. And it's like, and I think as we're getting, as the generations are going by, I think it is becoming a little bit less of a thing, but obviously some people are going to be put off by it. I would say this, don't be. It's really nothing weird or anything. Like I said, you just want to get it from a place that's doing a good job with it, so it's not like chewy or anything. But if you can find a good spot that has Lengua, it's really tasty. It's genuinely a really, flavorful cut of meat, and, it carries the flavor really well. So, anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest week, monumental rest month, stupendous rest of your year, and folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly tongue-tastic rest of your life. That was the most attractive thing I've ever done in my entire life. Bar none. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole, especially when you have, like, the apocalypse approaching upon you with dark clouds and sirens and all these things going on. It's like, I'm just trying to do a review. Apparently the universe was like, you don't get to review tongue tacos. Be like, you motherfucker, wait till you see what the next thing is. Tune in for that. But yeah, it's important we run into situations that are stressful, frustrating, etc. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to watch this review. Maybe it's going to inspire you to be a little bit more adventurous with some of the things, that you're willing to try out, right? So maybe, maybe you just start small. Maybe it's just a couple things maybe you're not that big on. Maybe you don't like peanut butter. Maybe you're going to try a little bit more peanut butter stuff. All right? See, a little bit. So then you go from there and you're like, okay, you know what? I've never been big into pork chops. It happens. All right, now I'm going to go get some pork. But then, it kind of spirals out of control, and now you're over here, 5 years later. You're spending like $10,000 to eat like exotic scorpions and stuff like that. And don't get to that point. Don't get to that point, because if you do that, Tony Jaa's going to come kick the shit out of you for fucking eating his elephant. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Go watch the movie Tom Young-gung, a.k.a. The Protector, instead. Bye.